PJ? You got some minutes there, Fred? Thank you. What do you think, gentlemen? That was a quickie, so.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve.
Second?
Mike,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
John,
Yes. We've got some essential business I see tonight. So, franchise fees from Sudden Link of $28.5509.
Where would you like to put that, John? Don't make a rush answer.
Why don't we do land acquisition?
Okay, novelty. I'll
Improvement?
second.
All right.
Mike,
Yes.
PJ,
Yes.
John.
Yes.
As long as we're on that topic, let me just ask, since we're just doing the essential stuff here, do you hear anything from Bainbridge on the 4th of July? What are they thinking?
It's not looking good, but I can't imagine we're gonna try to, if you've been up to that thing, it's,
Oh, it's crowded.
six foot is not gonna work there.
Mike, have you heard anything from Bainbridge about the 4th of July or?
Deja vu. Not
Oh, I
yet.
didn't know. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, what you just
I'm
say.
busy in my own little world
Yeah,
here.
okay, you just stay there. It'll be fine.
Doesn't look likely.
Yeah, they're not, I mean, I think they're like holding off to make a decision, but how could you do it?
Yeah.
There's no way you could possibly,
Just wondering.
we have, with 5,000-6,000 people there and one, yeah, I don't, that's, you know, the only thing we can do is shoot the fireworks off and close it off and let everybody watch it from their house.
I heard somebody say that, well, they just wanted to shoot up, everybody have them stay in their car. That's ridiculous.
Oh, God, imagine that parking lot. It's bad enough as it is. I don't know if I'd want to deal with that.
Yeah, that's. Because I mean, even there, you know, people are gonna have their windows open, and so unless you go out and like block every other parking space, and then you end up.
You can watch, you can't.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
So have you talked to anybody from Bainbridge or not? No.
Like I said, we're still waiting a little bit. It's still early. But
Oh, they don't wanna pull the plug yet.
yeah,
I see this week that
not feeling real optimistic. Let's put
See,
that.
Solon pulled the plug, so.
And everything, yeah.
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 Well, I think that's what's ultimately going to happen.
Well, as long as we're on this topic, there will be no public Memorial Day ceremony here. We're gonna do something to commemorate our veterans, but it's not gonna be open to the public, and it certainly won't be anything like the program that we've been putting on for, I think, 60 years here now. Maybe no more than that. But we're gonna make sure our veterans our servicemen are remembered. I'm sure what I'm saying is I'm sure we're gonna at least do the reads or something there.
Yeah.
Okay. Fred, what have you got in your pile of goodies there?
Gentlemen, I have warrants in front of you, warrants 5785 through 5809, totaling $32,375.65. Also in front of you is our appropriation summary report, revenue summary report, and fund summary report. And that is the extent of my fiscal report.
Okay, I just want to report on the road department. We've had a pretty bad year for Mark's truck. Of course, it's the oldest international truck. We probably pumped another 5,000 into the engine. And so I believe it's 13 years old, the truck is. The bed and everything's in remarkable condition. That was the first stainless body we ever bought. what we were talking about is to order the truck, order one that's pretty much identical to Mike Fenstermaker's truck. And then, so I had Mike Ludwig went out and started working these guys. The best he could come up with is next year. None of them, you know, the body maker, he's a smaller shop. The chassis maker, that's a big operation. But they're talking a chassis maybe early fall. And then to get the body built, you know, he has to, Galleon's on strike. And that's whose body we've been using. So in order to pad what they're talking about, they're padding a few weeks in here to finish and get through this strike. And so anyway, they're saying sometime in February. We were thinking, Fred was thinking maybe we should just split it over 2 years.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. Pass down the minutes, Jim. Left. Fred's got it.
No,
not those minutes.
these are deeds.
Those
We can pass those too.
You could have said it
Okay,
again,
I'll
too.
try and stall for 3 minutes.
I have a little bitty report, is, you know, the church is for sale up there, I think everybody's kind of aware of that.
Yeah.
A lot of action on that.
Really?
Oh, yeah. There was an initial idea that somebody wanted to do a party center, but then they got into a commercial septic system. The septic shares that with the house, so it's all tangled up there. I don't know what the status of that, but there's been that, there was a Baptist church that was interested. There's some other party I just heard last week, but it's gonna sell.
What's the zoning there?
It's residential.
Residential.
Yeah, it's residential. At any rate, so the church, they're, you know, kind of going through what's there and what's not there. They were gonna have a garage sale, obviously they can't do that now. They did donate, it's now in the museum, but there's 4, they're real nice stained glass windows that were hanging in there as part of the decoration. I think they were behind the altar and somewhere else. They're metal framed, really good shape. I'd say they're size of the table to here, maybe. There's 4 of them. They're at the museum now. And the rest of it is kind of church property, but they did donate that to the township, Fred, and we'll get them displayed at
Okay.
the museum when we can display them.
They just can't catch a break, can they?
No, no.
Okay, we have some openings for the crack seal for 2020. I believe it's at 7:40.
Okay. All right, I will begin the openings. And the first bid is from Asphalt Fabrics. And the bid amount is $54,590. Bid bond is attached. Next bid is from Aeromark Company out of Streetsboro. Total bid amount is $46,700. Bid bond is attached. Next bid is from American Pavement Incorporated out of Plain City, Ohio. Total bid amount is $57,600.
What was arrow mark on this thing?
$46,700.
And bid bond is attached. Fourth and final bid is from Protect-A-Coat Incorporated.
Where are they located?
They are on Harvard Avenue in Cleveland. Total bid amount is $49,192.80.
John, before the wild speculation begins, would you like to make clear that Protect-A-Coat does not equal Protect-A-Plaza?
Don't want to commit myself.
Bid bond is
earlier.
attached.
Since I haven't been associated with them for over 5 years, I can't tell you.
How much are you gonna make it a BMW?
Just saying, it's a possibility that could be.
No, I haven't been associated, it's been over 5 years. You know, he got so much business off of the shirts I was wearing. Yeah, it said Ag Tank on them. The road guys have been pretty busy. We ditched Bartholomew, and they're working on ditching snow. It's a lot easier with that other guy. He can do traffic and whatnot. So they also been ditching, obviously, with the little mini excavator. Boy, it does a nice job, really nice job. So having said that, I think it's time to advertise the Cruzier, and I would say that it's of no longer any service to the township. You know, it's about a 40-year-old machine.
Can't say we didn't get our money for that.
Somebody, yeah, we paid 75. I was thinking to set 7,500 as a minimum bid. That's what we paid for it.
I'd say I agree, and we've had some pretty good luck selling stuff that way, so I'll make a motion that,
We sell it.
Declare
that
it's no longer in use in the township, and we
Get all
advertise it
that
for
for
sale.
Yeah, okay, just a little bit here.
Yeah. I'll second.
Let's watching the state ditch out on 87 today. Truck mounted cruiser thing, single axle.
Really?
It-
Wow.
Yeah. It was three.
Now, part of the problem with the Cruiser, even, you know, it's 40 years old, obviously, but this little Mini, you can pop that thing on that little trailer,
I saw him at Snow and Stafford today.
fly over to wherever you want to go, you're there. You got 3 guys at least in the truck with you. Mikey is really good at throwing that thing on and off the trailer. And I'd say the biggest problem we're having, you know, obstacle we're
Mike?
having, yeah, I'm sorry.
Yes,
PJ,
Yes.
John?
Yeah, is where to dump stuff. And so Emmerich's got a couple places that, you know, but it's just been wet, very wet. So when it dries out, you know, we're gonna pave Snow Road with Troy. So they did some real, I don't know, PG, I think you drove over there, they've used some unusual tree cutting. They left the ones up near the road and cut the ones
Yeah.
off the road.
They look to be, I don't know whether they have to change of heart, but somebody changed their mind at some point because it rarely seems to wiggle a little bit.
yeah.
But they're downhill from us, the entire road, so they kind of get away with that, I think, to some degree. Yeah, it's
Well, the
not to hope
only
for. but-
issue really is the roots growing into the road.
True.
Emmerich's been working with this girl, Rachel, from the engineer's office. She's kind of heading up the plans for Stafford Road. And what looked like it was gonna be rather tenuous, there's only 2 spots. That house right at the corner of Messenger and Stafford is
Their steps are right.
right in that
Right
road
there,
right away.
yeah.
You know, you kind of wonder, was that house built there, PJ, do you know? Was it always there as far as you know?
Yeah, I think that's a century home, I have no idea what day it was built, but that is a century home, I know that.
I don't know what they were thinking, building that house where it
They
is,
did
it's
things
not
like,
even.
they did things like that back then.
It's in the road right away. So anyway.
There must sidewalk to show.
Park your horse right there.
And, other than that, everything, has been going pretty good down there.
Did you wanna make a motion on this, truck purchase?
Yeah, I'm just, I can only do one thing at a time, Fred.
Okay.
When you get to be I think maybe we ought to go ahead and authorize the truck. Anybody have a problem with that?
Yeah, if that's a motion, I'll second.
Yeah, we've been talking about this truck for every other meeting for months.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it's just caused us a lot of problems. It's the supercharger, not supercharger, but the, oh no, we're all on here, Fred.
Turbo.
Alright, motion to purchase,
It'd be a
2020 Western Star.
Western Star
Um,
with a dump body from Judco, with a body by Judco, per the specifications. April 21st, 2020. It's a Western Star 4700 SF.
total cost of $169,211.
Yes.
Was that a motion? I'll second it. John, did you, going back to the, crack seal, you itemize those for road, per road again?
Yeah, it's the same as we've done every year. What we did is put out every road
Yeah,
that was a 7 and a 6.
but you asked them to itemize per.
And then he has to itemize them, and then Emmerich will pick through and take the ones he wants. We budgeted 35,000. We're gonna need to see something from, who's the low bidder?
Arrow mark. So
Arrow Mark. We'll have to see something.
they did striping, that's what they always do.
He's a striper,
Yeah.
right. As a matter of fact,
Fired him before.
he got the county bid to stripe.
Yeah, we
Where
hired
we
him.
went all together to put a road or two here and know all the townships, he got that.
We've hired him here before too, I'm sure of that, I think maybe
Yeah.
Taylor May over that way. or
Well, that's this
Bethel.
guy from over here in, Mount Auburn. That was one of his.
Mike,
Oh,
on the
Yes.
truck,
Huh?
on the truck motion?
Motion and
Motion,
second,
what's your
first,
vote?
purchase
Second.
the truck.
Motion. What?
I second it, gotta vote.
You gotta vote.
So I said yes.
Okay. PJ?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
All right.
Do you have any other motions?
No, I do not. Well, okay, one, but I was gonna save it till the end.
This is the end.
This is the end.
Oh. Okay, motion to adjourn.
Second.
Mike?
Yes.
PJ?
Yes.
John?
Yes.
Time of death is.
You know, I feel as though I did my
7:52.
job when you enjoyed the meeting so much that you didn't know we came to the end.
Yeah, I thought it was like the middle maybe.
Okay, there we go. Well, my dad's in assistant living.
Yeah, that's what Nancy said.